or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best.
Breaks into the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Using his legs, it's Peoples. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie. Instead, you knock it off the post.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback making adjustments. On the ground, it's Frazier. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Third and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
They'll leave it with him. yards, maybe. 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Might be changing the route. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Running back searching for a hole. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
And take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, you know, listen, they aren't as great as corners and covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting them.
Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets it to him on the screen. Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Coming out with it, it's Branch. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Wants to go up top on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Frazier. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the shotgun, the inside give. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe...
There he goes! Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Finds a little space. Turning on the Jets. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
To the air, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it! Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Unleashes one. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. There are few things that can impact a game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
And I love the team defense on this play. One, excellent job getting to the QB and forcing the errant pass. And how about the secondary on the back end, able to rally that football and pick it off?
This offense has it with really good field position. He leaves it with his back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Tate. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Pressure coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He threw the ball away on 4th down. I guess if you're being charitable, he saved a few yards of field position, but you might want to keep that one alive for a while. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Branch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense set for a first down play. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Georgia comes quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Duck. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He's got an open man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Motion from the wide receiver. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got it! Touchdown, Ohio State! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Looking for room at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, this secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays on it.
Fires to the tight end.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sideline.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting six. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the two-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
A gutsy call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. They want to throw it. He is in, and they roll the dice. Won't settle for the tie. They take the lead with a two-point conversion. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. The quick out. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.